Y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kazia Taylor, college and lifestyle YouTuber, and I am back with the second half of H.E.R.'s EP review. First of all, we loved the first half, and you guys already know I'm on this R&B wave right now, and I'm really excited about this second half. I didn't know it was going to be a part 2 thing, and I'm really proud of her for doing that. It was really smart, a nice way to stay relevant, and I know it's not about relevancy, but it is a nice way to stay relevant when you have projects coming out like clockwork, but it's the same album. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna give us the same feel, the same vibe, and then it gets us hyped for it. I don't know why I didn't know this was a part 2 thing, so I would have definitely been looking out for this, but I know now, and we're gonna get into it. So let's just get into it. The first track off of part 2 is Carried Away. So let's get carried away, y'all. Country. This is new. First song off of part 2, and it has like this underlining country vibe, and then we got the soul from H.E.R. It was different than the first song off of part 1, which was like this really powerful Lauryn Hill inspired, hip-hop inspired track, and now we got this underlining country feel. It was just new, it's different, and you know, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of her for that. I'm proud of her for continuing to reintroduce herself as this artist, and come into her sound and give us new things to listen to, new things to enjoy. That's what we love about artists. We love when they can continue to stay fresh and stay hip and cool. So basically what I'm trying to say is, like, the album cover is different. Like the picture that she's holding, and I probably have it somewhere up here, but if I don't, sorry. But the album that she's holding in the album cover in part 1 was like faded and there's no picture there. But then the album cover for part 2 is there. Or the picture is like developing more. Yes, guitar. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of guitar in this part. Sorry that I've been living in my head, but I just wanna love you this way, and you just make it so hard for me, but you can't help me. I can't put my finger on who she sounds like in this record. I want to say the slightest amount of H.E.R, but that might be me reaching. Number 2, so I'm not mad at it. I really don't have a lot to say. It's not like a standout song right now, but number 3 is I'm Not Okay. It's so calm. Worry about where you may be. Feels like I've been here, stressing the things that I can't see. I'm not okay, I'm not okay. Okay, when artists make these kind of records, you want to definitely pull back from being like this fan and like expecting them to be glamorized and okay, and you want to connect with them as a person, and you want to understand what this person, what this human being is going through, not what this artist, this celebrity is going through. So I'm very thankful when artists make these kind of records, because you gotta have some kind of courage to say you're not okay over and over again. Definitely to make that your chorus, you know. So I feel for her. I feel like this is super relatable. Everybody has days where they feel like they're not okay. Everybody has months and years where they're not okay. So this is very relatable, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying that she's being relatable with us. So number 4, wow, I just got deep. I know. Okay, that song is kind of boring to me, but I understand the vibe that it could set for some people. I'm not in a relationship. I don't do relationship things. So this isn't a type of song that'll be on my playlist for like a mood that I'm trying to convey. But like I can understand how this could be a nice song for somebody else who's in a relationship maybe. But I still thought it was pretty. I thought she was singing very pretty. I listened to it throughout the whole song and I was trying to grasp. You know, I was trying to say, yes, I like it, but I know I was just bored at it. But that's fine because this is second part of a huge EP. So, if I, like I said, if I was listening to this consecutively, I would not be mad at this one boring track. You know what I'm saying? Her knows how to play the guitar, right? I think she does. I think she's one of these artists who are like threat artists who know how to play all the instruments and sing all these crazy notes and just do everything. But I love the guitar. Wanna believe what you say, but I hate you on most days. I'd rather fight and lose sleep at night. At least you're that song, I can hear it in a movie and it's raining outside and like the two stars, the lovebirds in the movie, just fell out of love and they're like, it's raining outside and they're like trying to figure out if they really love the person and they're like writing in their notebook and then the boy's like in the gym trying to forget about her and she's like listening to her music with her headphones crying like, oh, he broke my heart, and then he's like out with his guys like, forget her, I'm gonna drink all my life away, and then like they just magically fall back in love by the end of the movie. You know that kind of movie, real lifetime, right? I can hear this song playing throughout that whole little mashup scene while they're like mad at each other but they really love each other. I can hear this song. Perfect. Number 7, Fate. These part 2 was a lot more calm and slow. Is it really even my fault? I don't think that it's supposed to be hard. If it's really meant to be, can you forgive all my sins? Have mercy on me. That orchestra better come through. That violin better come through. This, I feel, is very 50 Shades of Grey. Like a dramatic scene just happened. I think H.E.R is making music for movies and she's not letting us know. Like there's a soundtrack from a movie about to come out and it's about to be all of H.E.R's music because this just sounds so movie-esque. Also, when she does her little low voice hums, I'm getting so many Jasmine Sullivan feels and vibes. And it's amazing. I love the vibration in her voice. I love what I feel from her humming. I love the amount of soul that we get. I feel like H.E.R is very real and very just personable. Like, I just feel like nothing about her music is fake. I don't feel like anybody's writing her lyrics. I don't feel like none of this is like a facade that she's putting on. I feel like everything she's putting out is just so personable and real, and I really am enjoying that. Okay, and the last song, y'all, Lord is Coming. Now, I don't know how this, all of this is my first impressions, but I don't know, I just feel like this is about to be a big rejoice. I'm ready to listen to it. So Lord is Coming, final song off of part 2 of H.E.R's album or EP.
Every day I pray for mankind. We're all slaves to a generation socialized in sicknesses in the mind. We are habitual thinkers, substance abusers, and habitual drinkers. The news anymore. It's hard not to feel hopeless when no one noticed the explosion came from a man whose legal gun was loaded. Truth, mothers and fathers are being separated from their youth, and they're selling the American dream and what it appears to be, but they don't teach us that wealth is unattainable with their currency.
And they're selling the American dream and what it appears to be, but they don't teach us that wealth is unattainable for their currency.
History is not my brother's story.
It's not.
The rich men have planted seeds of disease, and they've justified being thieves, feeding their inner demons and blaming the minorities.
It's one thing when an artist speaks about their political views, but it's another thing when you can feel wholeheartedly that an artist is passionate about something, about what's going on in the world, and when you can understand that they're in tune, like they're fighting with you, the same fight. Like, she's a black woman, but I'm saying when you can feel that an artist is also striving for the better of her people and of your people, and I feel that from her. I feel like that was genuine. I feel like no one had to spoon feed her information for her to make that poem or that spoken word. I feel like she actually takes time to turn on the news, and she's actually watching these things. I feel like that was dope. I mean, if you know me personally, you know that I had this period of my life where all I wrote was spoken word, and all I was talking about was social injustice, and like I still have those same views and the same passion, but like I don't really write spoken word anymore. So, you know, anytime I hear spoken word, I immediately jump on it. I love it. I feel it. And I can tell that H.E.R is a huge poet. I can feel like poetry is a big part of her craft because, well, it is a part of writing lyrics, but I feel like maybe before she was a singer, she wrote poetry and she performed, because in part one, the first track, when it was like Lauryn Hill inspired, it was very poetry heavy. So, how old is H.E.R? So that was the last song. It was only 8 songs on part 2. Phenomenal job. Like I said in the first part, H.E.R, I'm a huge fan of you. If you're watching this video, thank you so much for giving the girls something very chill and very relaxing, and thank you so much for showing your colors, showing what you believe in, your passion, showing us your talent with the guitar, and these musicians, even if it's not you on the guitar, these musicians who just sound beautiful with your voice. Thank you for just being so beautiful when you perform, always fully clothed. Hair is always cute, makeup is always pretty, voice always on point. Like, thank you for being who you are for this community of black girls, because we need more people who are fully clothed and just sound great and just perform great, and you just have such a good presence. And wow, I just really want to see you live. Like, I'm still shocked that there's no Daniel Caesar. I did not speak on that yet. I am still shocked. Where is Daniel Caesar? Was he on tour while you were recording this? But yeah, phenomenal job. Thank you, H.E.R. That's all I have to say. Go listen to it. Go listen to Lord is Coming. Listen to the whole project. Well, listen to Lord is Coming. And that's it from me. It's your girl, Kazia Taylor, college and lifestyle YouTuber, and I'm signing off. Make sure you watch part 1 of this video. It'll be right here. And I'll catch you in the next one. If you like this video, like it and subscribe to my channel for more content. And I'll see y'all later.